On the island of Newfoundland, upon the southwest coast, lies the little town of Virgil, to whom I'll sing this toast. There are so many highlands that lie just off her shore, and when the cold north wind blows, you can hear the billows roar. The people from the village make their living from the sea. They like their independence. It shows that they are free. Some fish in their small boats in the wind, the rain and sleet, while others make their living on the offshore trawler fleet. They've known their share of tragedies down through the years, and when the memories overcome, they show their grief with tears. For they have lost some loved ones to the furies of the seas, for heartaches and heartbreaks are locked in memories. This village has got beauty carved on its rugged shore. 7 miles of pure white sand. Who could ask for more? The mountains and the valleys where the rivers run so fast, and the salmon rise to the sportsman's fly as he makes another cast. Tell the people of this village love their native home, for anyone who goes away most surely will return. Just like that lifelong mystery, the answer you won't know. What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul? What makes this rugged village burn so deeply in your soul?
Good evening, and welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight in our stories we have National Trials Day, Addiction Awareness Week, news from Foodland. Please stay tuned for these stories after this.
Through Morgan, I have learned that anything is possible. She swims. She's very good at art, actually.
She plays music as well. Right now she's playing the bells.
She loves being on the computer. What else does she do? Archery.
Good. She can knit as well.
But dancing is her first love.
I've been dancing since I was 5. I do tap, jazz, and modern.
When Morgan was born, she was missing a right hand, and the fingers on her left hand are very small.
I'll arrange the corn chips and I'll do everything.
You can do everything. She's missing her left foot completely above the ankle, and her right foot, the heel is there, but that's all.
You can still do stuff. Like, you can still dance, swim, skate, or do archery. You can still do things with these legs.
The summer amps give us a lot of support. So they've been there just whenever, for whatever. If you have any questions, just to be able to call and say, you know, am I right to do this? Or, you know, how do other people handle the situation? They've always got an answer. I mean, they've been through everything with everybody. The seminars are good for Morgan just because she gets to be with friends like herself. I think they just connect and play and are kids. It's like an unspoken bond, and I think that to her right now is really all that she needs, to know that she's not the only one.
I really want to be a dance teacher, so I want to keep on working and keep on practicing and dancing. Even though it's hard to do something, you keep on trying. Don't give up at all.
We will support her in anything that she wants to do.
Yeah, Morgan can do anything that she chooses to do. She's my hero.
On Thursday, November 20th, was National Child's Day. The Family Resource Center celebrated this day on Wednesday afternoon. Children from ages 0 to 6 years were invited to come by the Resource Center and library where activities were planned for them. They could not walk around the block with their banner this year because it was raining outside. The RCMP stopped by and read to the children and played a game with them.
Can everybody quack like a duck? Quack, quack, quack. Quack,
Except for your fishing rod. Well, you gotta share. Oh, you gotta share with somebody else now, okay, buddy?
Then they went to the Resource Center room where they were content to play with the toys in the room. They were also served a lunch and names were drawn for prizes.
Oh, no, don't put the hands in there. You want to, you gotta have all the swords. Yeah, keep it in the box there.
The week of November 16th to 22nd was Addiction Awareness Week. Kathy Cutler, addiction and mental health counselor, came by the studios to talk about the week and her role here in Burgeo. Good evening. In our studios tonight we have Kathy Cutler, who is the addiction mental health counselor for Western Health. Good evening.
Good evening.
So this week is the Addiction Awareness Week. So what activities do you have planned for this week?
Yeah, this is Addictions Awareness Week for November 16th to the 22nd. We had a number of things. I wanted to come on today. We had a number of activities that I wanted to make people aware of that were going on at the school and at the hospital.
Okay.
This year's theme is Get Up On It, Draw Your Own Conclusions. If you go to the school, if anybody goes to the school this week, they will notice that, and probably their children have brought home a poster contest. The grade preschool to grade 6 are going to be participating in a poster contest.
Okay.
So that should be, or a lot of them will be put up around the school. There will be a prize drawn at the end of the week, and hopefully next week we'll be here presenting the prizes to each winner in each one of those grades.
Okay.
Also, there's a provincial contest that's being sponsored by addiction services. And that basically involves designing a T-shirt or your own line of clothing, basically. And you'll see posters again at the school. It's called Wanna Draw. Draw a T-shirt, that is, because the focus around that is to, well, get the Get Up On It website, which is getuponit.ca. You sign into that and you will get the details of the contest where you would draw or make a design for a T-shirt, enter it. And I think it's in December 19th, 3 people will be picked, and then people will have to vote. You can start voting for who is the provincial winner.
Okay.
So I want to get the word out for any student that's any age, as long as you're under 18 years of age, sign on to the website, getuponit.ca, and you can find out all the details around how you would submit it. But it's all done online, so you go through it that way, right? So that's provincial contest, and the winner of that contest will win 100 T-shirts and 10 hoodies with their design that they've created on the front of that, so they can choose to do whatever they want with that prize.
Okay.
Okay? Now, like I say, look at that website and you'll get all the details around how to participate in that.
Okay.
The 3 people that are chosen, they will, like I say, they will be voted. Everybody can get the vote, so I'm hoping that people are going to come forward and start looking at that, right?
Yes.
I also, there were some placemats placed around in certain restaurants. The focus this year for Addictions Awareness Week is on cannabis and youth. So marijuana, weed, hashish, whatever, all the different forms of cannabis. So they've been placed around in the restaurants. A couple of restaurants I couldn't get to yet, but you will see them around town. So there's lots of information, lots about the myths around what cannabis is and what it does, that kind of thing. And we also have 2 displays, one at the school and one at the hospital. The one at the school is around communicating and to your children about alcohol and drugs, as well as talking, if you suspect that your child's using alcohol and drugs, what you can do, those kind of things. At the hospital, we have another display with lots of pamphlets, and anybody can come and take any of that information that they would like.
Is that in the lobby?
Pardon me?
Is that in the lobby of the
That's in the lobby of the hospital, yeah. And there's trivia contests at the hospital, so I have a little trivia contest put up there, and people are welcome to come up and do that out and stick it in the box, and you can win a prize here as well.
Okay.
So those are the main things. I'm thinking. I gotta make sure now on my paper. Yeah. Those are the main activities for the week, and hopefully, like I say, next week now we'll draw the names for it.
Okay, very good. So, Kathy, what other kind of service do you provide here in town?
Right now, one of my roles is around education, so doing some stuff like that, doing some public awareness and stuff. But the other role is the counseling piece of it, addictions, mental health, and then, like I said earlier, I still, I guess, after being here since in the role since 1999, there's still a lot of people who, one, really don't know that I'm here, that don't know that this service exists. But also, even if they know this service exists, they don't know how to refer. So I did want to just let people know that the service is for anybody who has any type of issue. It doesn't have to be an addictions issue, because mental health is another piece of the role that I play. So it can be anybody having problems with, just needing some help with, it can be, problems with children, problems with your spouse, living with somebody who's addicted. You may not be using yourself, but, having issues dealing with that. It can be any mental illnesses, anxieties, depression. So any kind of issues that people are having difficulty coping with themselves. Okay. And you can self-refer. A lot of times a lot of services, doctors would refer, and I do receive referrals from doctors, and I do receive referrals from psychiatrists, but people can self-refer too, and I think that's very important. So all they have to do is call my number, and that's 886-2185, and leave their name. That's basically it. That's it. The referral process is very simple. It's very confidential. The service is very, very confidential. No one knows that anybody comes to my service, and unless that person decides to tell them themselves. And I think that's really important, especially in our community. We're a really small community.
Yes.
People are quite concerned about confidentiality. So we do everything we can to maintain confidentiality for the person.
Okay. And your office is located at the Calder Health Center?
Yes, at the Calder Health Care Center. It's in the area where public health nurse is located. So most people are familiar with that area in the centre of the hospital. It's fairly, it's a fairly quiet area, but it's in the hospital too. So you can come to the hospital, no one knows why you're there, like for lots of different reasons, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good location that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good. Yeah. Anything else that you would like to add?
No, like I say, just to keep in mind my number, 2185, and people can self-refer this. That's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you.
Try your luck and play TV bingo on Wednesday, sponsored by the Brunettes. Cards are 6 for $5 and can be bought from any member of the Brunettes or in most stores around town. Gord Ingram of Ingram's Foodland asked me to drop by as he told us about the fundraiser they had going for Daffodil Place. Okay, you go. I'll just cut.
Yeah, Maxine, last Monday, Sobeys Price Chopper and Foodland kicked off an event to try and see how much money that could be raised through those 3 franchise stores and how much money could be collected for Daffodil Place. We started last Friday and we asked customers would they like to contribute to buying paper daffodils and contribute $2 or $5. So, and by buying $2 or $5 daffodils, the customer will get a chance to win backstage passes to see Great Big Sea. There's going to be a $500 grocery giveaway as well. And the total that we collected for the store in Virgil, and thanks very much to the customers, the total collected was $460. So thanks very much, and that will go to, will go to Daffodil Place. It'll be one check that'll be presented to Sobeys. One check that'll be presented to Daffodil Place on behalf of Sobeys Price Chopper and Foodland. And Sobeys is going to match dollar for dollar up to $150,000. So it looks like quite the contribution, and we all know somebody that's been touched by cancer. So anyway, we as operator of the Foodland here in Virgil, and on behalf of our staff and the customers, we'd like to thank everybody for contributing. And as you all know, it's been a very worthwhile cause, and that money will be used to the best possible way, I'm sure. Anyway, again, thanks very much.
Okay. Now you're going to go to the car now?
So you're going to touch up with this one on...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Maxine. Yes, just after coming out of the raise money for the Daffodil Place, we've got some more exciting news that Foodland has been helping in here in Virgil, and we had this Start Your Engine promotion. We gave out 5 $100 gift certificates to the people of Virgil, and we also had ballots, they signed the ballots to win a car. Well, we're pretty pleased to know that we're the store that had a lucky winner to win the Ford Fusion, and the lucky winner was Ada Walsh, and Ada will be receiving her car on one day next week. So we would invite you back again, and of course we would invite anybody from the public that just want to see Ada receiving her car, because it's quite the prize, and it was quite the promotion. It was great for the store, it was great for the town. So anyway, we appreciate everybody that helped out, and good luck to everybody in our next promotion that we got planned. Thanks very much. And again, Ada, congratulations, and we'll be presenting the car next week. Thank you.
Gord also talked about the new winner of a car here in Virgil.
Yes, Maxine. Yes, just after coming out of the raise money for the Daffodil Place, we've got some more exciting news that Foodland has been helping in here in Virgil, and we had this Start Your Engine promotion. We gave out 5 $100 gift certificates to the people of Virgil, and we also had ballots, they signed the ballots to win a car. Well, we're pretty pleased to know that we're the store that had a lucky winner to win the Ford Fusion, and the lucky winner was Ada Walsh, and Ada will be receiving her car on one day next week. So we would invite you back again, and of course we would invite anybody from the public that just want to see Ada receiving her car, because it's quite the prize, and it was quite the promotion. It was great for the store, it was great for the town. So anyway, we appreciate everybody that helped out, and good luck to everybody in our next promotion that we got planned. Thanks very much. And again, Ada, congratulations, and we'll be present the car next week. Thank you.
Weather permitting, the Lions' annual Santa Claus Parade will be out on Sunday, December 7th. We look forward to seeing residents out to enjoy the parade as the Lion Clubs try to bring some Christmas cheer to all the residents of town. The parade will begin at the fish plant parking lot and take its usual route around town and end up at the community center where goodie bags will be passed out to the children. You can also bring your letters to Santa and give them to the Lions members alongside of the road or at the community center. This concludes our programming for tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.